Just hook one of these up to it. Just tape it to the top.
Monday morning, get our week started. Today, first thing we're gonna do is drop this truck off up at Hotchkiss uptown. Tomorrow he's doing window tinting. He's got a buddy that comes down and does window tinting every so often, so I'm gonna get these fishbowl windows tinted up so they match the rears. And then I'm gonna sell this truck to him. He just doesn't know it yet. I didn't even wait. I didn't even turn the key on and wait, man. I just sent it. Fired right up. That was mostly because I forgot. That was just, how do you recline this seat? It's way down there on the side. Ah, there we go. I let one of my short friends drive it yesterday, and I just about couldn't get in here. Get this dropped off. We're gonna come back, grab dumpster truck, and go do our dumpster trucking thing. Well, I already bought something else. This is what I truly wanted, was this particular style of truck. Couldn't find one. Found a bunch of them. They're all rusty and had a bunch of miles on them, and people still wanted the moon for them. So I bit the bullet and bought the Chevy. And I kid you not, the next day this popped up on Marketplace. 04, garage kept, only has 150,000 on it. Diesel, 4-wheel drive. It's got all the goodies already on it. Just a super clean truck. So I made a 2-hour drive the next morning and went and picked this one up. And the Chevy is now on the market. I gotta go title it first, but once I get my title back on that, it's on the market. And this Ford is also on the market. If anybody needs a nice F-250 with a Power Stroke diesel in it, I got you right there. This one is my work truck. I'd sell that 06 Explorer. I had it for sale. You can see the writing on the window. But also, my daughter is about to turn 16, so that might be a good car for her. But I would also sell it, because I wouldn't mind getting her something just a little bit nicer. But that's a pretty good starter car. Alrighty, off to do some dumpstering. Alrighty, get that one picked up. Nice place out here. Hello. Morning. How are you? Good. Yeah. It hasn't locked me down though, and it's done some pretty hard, heavy things. What's that? Winter was pretty slow for me. Yeah, I got 7 dumpsters and they all pretty well just sat over the winter. I rented one out here and there a little bit, but right now, well, like last week, you know, I was just booked like crazy and had people waiting. Well, this week I've got probably 4 pickups that don't have anywhere to go, so they're just going to go back to my storage lot now. So it's just hit and miss. Okay, yeah, just let me know. Yeah, if you just give me 4 or 5 day heads up, shouldn't be a problem. Yeah. Try to always do a walk around, just make sure everything looks the way it's supposed to look. Looks like everything looks the way it's supposed to look. Guess we'll hit the road. And we got, I think, 3 pickups today and 1 drop off. So I've got 2 dumpsters that are going to go back to my storage lot. And then as of right now, gosh, beards are cool, but man, they're itchy all the time, seems like. 1 drop off today, 3 pickups, 1 drop off, 2 are gonna go back to storage lot, and then I don't think I have another drop off until Thursday. And then throughout the week, I've got more pickups. So I've got 7 dumpsters. I potentially might have 5 of them just sitting. That's just kind of the way this business goes. It seems like it kind of comes in waves. I couldn't keep up. Well, I come real close to maybe just going and buying some more dumpsters. And my only hang up was like, I don't know, that'd be silly if I did that and then business died off and then I just got $10,000 worth of extra dumpsters just sitting around. So I talked myself out of it, and as of right now, I'm glad I did, because I'm getting ready to have potentially 5 dumpsters just sitting around looking pretty in my lot, and that's about it. But, over the weekend, not only did I screw around and buy a couple trucks, sold my Jeep too. The white Jeep Wrangler. I don't know if I've even really talked to you guys much about that or anything, but if you've seen it, yeah, you've seen it in some videos if you're watching my videos. I've talked about it a little bit, talking about how it just needs to go away, blah, blah, blah. I'm tired of looking at it. Well, gentleman come out, said he just gotta have it. He's tired of, said he's got like 10,000 miles on his side-by-side, just back road cruising. And they decided the Jeep might be a better idea. So he come on out and bought Jeep from me. So it's gone. Need to sell the Duramax I just bought. Can't decide if I should put just a little bit of love into it and ask a little bit more for it, or just try to sell it exactly the way it is. Nothing wrong with it right now, but thought about dressing it up just a little bit. No, I don't want to go over the top and make it look tacky or anything. I don't know. It's going to get the windows tinted tomorrow regardless. The Dodge I just bought, I don't think it really needs anything. I'm actually going to take the brush guard off of the front of it. Not really my style. Looks a little too cowboy for me, I guess. I'll probably wish I had it one day when I smack a deer or somebody pulls out in front of me. But I'm not really big on the look of those things. When I was younger, I would have loved to have that brush guard on there. I would have paid endless amounts of money for it. But now I'm like, man, I think it would just, that truck's so pretty. I think it would just look prettier if that big black bulky brush guard wasn't blocking the whole front end. So I'm gonna pull it off. I've already got it sold. I sent a picture of it to a friend of mine and they just had to have it. Anyways, enough yapping. Let's go to the landfill. I've been trying to get some work finished up on my food trailer, just kind of off camera. I don't hardly have time to work on that thing, let alone time to record myself working on that thing. So I've just been trying to just get things done on it. I'll probably make like an updated video, I don't know, sometime soon, and just kind of show you guys what I've been doing and what I got done. But we just had to pick up, in the meantime, I tore up my pigtail off my regulator for my propane bottle. So I had to stop by the propane company out there and grab another one of those so I can get it put on, and then I can test my griddle and test my fryer. Really, I don't have a whole lot left. I still got to get the smoker swapped, but I dropped off my ABS smoker. I already took it to Josh. He's getting ready to get started on it, cutting it off that little black trailer and then putting some feet on it so we can put it back on my food truck. And then we're going to take that big old hickory off of my food truck and it's going to go on a trailer, because I want to be able to keep the old hickory at home, and then I want to be able to take the ABS with me. The ABS essentially would just going to be a warmer, and for the smoke smell, I won't actually do really any cooking on it, because barbecue, everything's pretty much pre-cooked. You know, it takes many hours to do pork and briskets, and it's not something I can just cook on site for you. So it's all there. I just need something to keep it warm. So that ABS has the propane burners in it as well as the wood burner. So I can turn the propane on and just kind of set my temp, you know, 200 or 175 or wherever I want it, just to hold the next pan of food warm. And then of course I also have the electric warming steam table inside as well, and I also have a warming cabinet inside, so I shouldn't have any problem keeping any food warm. I probably won't run the warming cabinet though, because that's just going to put extra strain on my generator, and there's really no sense in it when I'm already keeping my smoker warm as it is. Even if I'm not keeping food warm in there, I'm still going to have the smoker on just to get the smell going down the street kind of thing. You know, half the fun of buying food from a barbecue truck is because you smell the smoke a block away. That's that. New regulator picked up. Now we are on our way to the landfill. I'm gonna guess 15.9. Ha! Money! 15.980. 16 now. It'll go down once I get out. $15,720 when I got out. I called that one around the freaking dot, man. Thought that was going to take a lot longer than it did. It actually didn't take long at all. There was no wait time. Louisville Slugger, original Nintendo gun. Ton of Xbox games in there. Those old, these are Louisville Sluggers, man. A couple of old baseball bats. I just thought they were cool. Cool vintage race car. It just takes double A's. I'm gonna try it. See if it works. Never know. And found a pair of clippers. I'm not mad at a pair of clippers. All kinds of cool crap in there. The guys that work here, they were digging through that one with me too. Baseball bats, remote control car. I just took it because it was cool looking, and it just runs on a bunch of double A's. I thought it was going to have like some old vintage battery pack that would have to be recharged, and I, you know, kicked it to the side at first, and then I went ahead and opened the bottom of it and found out it just takes a bunch of double A's. I was like, well, I got a bunch of double A's, I'll just try it out. See you later. All right, we're gonna take this one back to the lot, drop it off, and go pick up another one. I found a BB gun in there too. I just gave it to those guys. I didn't need it. It was one of the OG Walmart Daisy pistols, BB gun pistols. I bet it probably still worked. You cock it and it still had good compression. But I've got a few of those at home. I don't ever shoot the ones I got. I pulled it out of there and I just kind of tossed it over. You guys want that? You can have it. I don't want it. So one of those guys kind of picked it up and played with it for a minute. I think he probably took it home. All right, we're gonna drop this one at the old storage lot. It'll be the first time I've actually had a can in my lot in like 2 weeks. And then I sold a bunch of vehicles, like just all this crap I got sitting around. The neighbors probably think I'm like cleaning up and getting rid of this lot, but joke's on them. All my crap will be back eventually. There was a whole bunch of Xbox games in this dumpster, and I got all excited for a second. I was like, sweet, I'm gonna take those home. Sorry, I'm trying not to trip on my wood pile here. Whole bunch of games, like, take those home, my boy can play them. Well, they were all either Xbox 360 or like OG Xbox. And we have the 1S or the S1 or whatever it's called. But there's still one right here, Tomb Raider. Yeah, they all had the disc in them. I was like, well, those aren't gonna do me any good, but one of the other guys at the dump there, I guess he's got all the Xboxes, and he's like, I'll take them. So, but I did get this closet shelf that looks brand new. That's actually gonna go in my food truck for some shelving, overhead shelving. It'd be perfect. This one is dumped. I'm just gonna store it here at the lot. See if I can shut that. There we go. And I always put this pin in, but I really don't think it matters. The amount of effort it takes to get that undone, I don't think it would ever just accidentally open going down the road. Wireless remote is supposed to be getting installed tomorrow on Tuesday, so I'm pretty excited about that. I did call one of my customers that's due for pickup today, and asked him if it was okay if it sat in the driveway for a couple days. He's like, man, it's fine, no big deal, it's not in my way. Because this truck that I'm driving is kind of, as I've mentioned, not quite running exactly like it should. It's getting me by, but I'm trying not to run as much as possible. It's gonna go get fixed tomorrow. Hopefully fixed. Hopefully that's the issue with it. So I'm trying to cut him out of my schedule. He was totally cool with that. We're gonna get this gate shut and go get the next one, take it to landfill, and then we gotta drop it off for a customer. And that'll be a wrap on dumpsters today. Hey, have any of you ever dealt with this problem before? Delayed at customs. Your package is being processed by customs officials. FedEx may require additional information from you. What? Is that normal? It's just some fluid film undercoating so I can spray the frame and everything on my new truck. But why is it delayed at customs, and why do I have to contact them? Shouldn't they contact me if there's a problem? This is new to me. I don't think that's ever happened to me before. I don't know. I'm just going to let it simmer for a few days, and if I don't get an update, I might just try to cancel my order.
What are you up to?
Oh, not much. So are you doing your welding gig full time now? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah. Yeah.
You want to price me a project?
But yeah, I'll look at that, and I'll start working on figuring that up.
Okay, yeah, just let me know. I'm just, I don't have any hard feelings against the other Josh. I'm just trying to share the love,
Yeah.
give you some business too. So,
No, I appreciate it for sure.
yep, just try to spread it around a little bit.
Hell yeah, man.
So, and he's working. He's got another project of mine right now anyway, so he can't do two things at once. So.
Yep, no worries. I'll at least figure it up, and then I'll try to look and see what my turnaround time is on where I'm at with stuff.
Okay.
And give you a heads up on that too. And I won't feel bad if I can't get it done on time or nothing like that.
Yep,
So,
I understand.
I know how
I'll keep that project in mind, and I need to get that done sooner than later.
Okay.
All right.
Yep, I'll start working on it, and I'll get it over to you as soon as I can.
Sounds great. Thanks, man.
All right, thanks, buddy.
Bye.
Bye.
That's the other welder fabricator, Josh. I got two Joshes that are welder fabricators in this town. They're both great guys. They're both great welders, both great fabricators. Josh over at Kingdom, I've been giving him, all my business lately. And then Josh Helm, which is Helm Built, he's also started a YouTube channel. And my friend Scott's calling me, but I'm going to ignore that for a second. He's went full-time back into it, and he's got a pretty nice shop, so trying to just spread the love and give a little bit to everybody. Hopefully he can get me a bed knocked out, so we'll see. All right, I guess I'll call Scott back now. All right, we just got here, pick this one up. This one is gonna be heavy. That's locked. This is going to be very heavy, I can tell. That's full of lumber and sheetrock. Let's see. I don't know what she weighs, but she's setting a record. Little squatty. Well, let's get her locked on, tarped up, and hit the road. Alrighty. Hit the road. Just once again, check this out. This is my childhood remote control car right here. That is the Radio Shack Buggy Special Turbo. I'm excited about that. Thing better work. And there's a whole freaking Nintendo in there. I found both controllers and the gun. I'm sure if I would have just kept digging, I could have found the cords and maybe some games, but you can only dig for so long before they're like, hey, get out of the way. But I got the important parts. Might try to see if I can find some power cords, maybe on eBay or something, and get a couple classic games for it. That'd be pretty cool. Well, we made it to the landfill. Pretty curious to see how heavy this one is. I think this one takes the cake on heaviest dumpster on this truck so far. I think my heaviest dumpster overall that I've ever hauled had like 6,000 pounds in it, I think. Like maybe it was like 6,500 pounds. I can't remember. It was somewhere around 6,000 pounds. This one I don't think has 6,000 pounds in it, but this is going to be the heaviest dumpster on this truck so far. So it's just kind of nice to know my limits. My fender flares are mounted unevenly. My passenger one is mounted probably an inch higher than my driver one, which kind of annoys me. But I kind of wish the driver one could get raised up to match the other one, because this one over here, like my tire is up inside of it right now, and that one over there, you know, I've still got this much of a gap before my tire even goes inside of it. I bet this is 17.6. That's my guess. Ooh. 18.4. About 5,000 pounds. It was full earlier when I was here. That was a heck of a load. Sheetrock and trimmings, burn barrel. Mr. Burns. I have to ask her about that. How do I not get out of the truck? Let's see, they got me for 5,040 pounds, 2.5 tons. All right, let's go drop this one off to the next guy. Okie dokie. Run inside and see what the plan is. Be right back. You guys still with me? So take it around back and put it by the pallets. Southeast of the paint booth. Don't put it in the grass, something or other, this and that. I don't know. We'll see. Well, there's a bunch of pallets. Oh my goodness. I wasn't kidding about that. Jeez Louise. Let me show you guys what we're working on. I wasn't kidding about the pallet. There's pallets over there. There's pallets over there. Freaking pallets everywhere, man. Dang, this little... This must have been painted. They built grain bins and I don't know what else. I know they do a bunch of grain bins. But my goodness, he wasn't playing, man. They got pallets for days out here. Looks like there's a dude back there who's maybe going to tell me where to put this. I don't know what he's doing. Well, I have no idea if this is the right spot or not, but that's where I'm going to put it. I'm not sure what they think they're going to do with my little dumpster. They need some 40-yard dumpsters here. Well, I brought it to him. I imagine that'll be full before I get home. He's gonna need like 30 freaking dumpsters, man. I don't know. I'm not gonna argue with him, but he needs to get 40-yarders. These 15s ain't gonna do it. Sometimes I forget. I just start driving off and that thing's still up in the air. That's happened to me more than once. I need like a light or something in here on my dash that says, "Hey dummy, your lift is still in the air." Because that is not the first time I've attempted to drive off of that thing all the way up in the air. Good night. This is cardboard and pallets for days back here. There's more pallets over there. I don't know what dadgum they got. What's that big old dumpster there for? I don't know. I don't make the rules, man. Don't make the rules. They wanted the 15-yard dumpster. I told them it was 15 yards. So I don't know. They'll either fill it once and then not call me back and be like, "Man, we need a way bigger one," or they'll just keep calling me and just keep bringing them. We'll keep paying it. Okie dokie. Got the truck dropped off to Drew, and just turned out Drew was about to head home, so I'm in the truck with him. Well, he had to run in the post office, but he's just gonna run me home because we live in the same town. Somewhere there is Austin here. Yeah, that one's empty. Just got some blankets sitting in it.
It smells like that, unless it's bad grease or something.
You know, back in the day, you used to steal them out of alarm clocks, but who puts batteries in alarm clocks anymore?
It's the lithium ion in our phone. Should hook one of these up to it. Just tape it to the top.
Oh, this thing is going to be so sweet if it runs. Which I guess it will, as long as the transmitter...
Damn.
I can't think.
I don't know what would have one in it.
I don't have any 9-volt batteries. This thing's a classic, man. I had to go get a old school battery for it. All right, baby. Oh. Oh boy. let's get it out in the road and check this thing out, man. Like, I don't know if you can see the needle there. It's got slow, stop, low, and then if you squeeze it real hard, it goes in turbo mode. Reverse. There's your steering knob. Man, this thing's so old school. I'm gonna clean it up. This thing's gonna look brand new. All right, we're in turbo mode, baby. Dang, this thing is sensitive on turning. Oh, we're in the gravel. I feel like this thing's got to be worth some money. It's an old school turbo Radio Shack remote control car. Jump! Ah, crash. This thing is so cool. It's just screaming my childhood, man. These were my favorite. Look at that. Radio Shack buggy special turbo. Thing's in pretty good shape. It's just some kid has driven it through the mud a bunch, but I think I'm gonna. It's got a high and low back there. I wonder what that is. I think I'm gonna take it inside and clean it up. This thing's nostalgic. Pretty cool. We're done dumpstering. He's got the truck. He's gonna work on it tomorrow. And I'm gonna go home and piddle around his food truck just a little bit. Appreciate you all watching. See you on the next one.